Board. Okay. I am Stephanie. I'm actually going to let April give her introduction first, but we want to, of course, welcome you to our 8 o'clock webinar about youth. And April,
Right.
I will let you introduce yourself.
All right, I'm April Roden, and I actually live in Marysville, Ohio, if you don't know me. I grew up on Shackley. My mom and my grandfather have owned their Shackley businesses for over 40 years. Shackley is the company that brought youth to us. They're the company that Stephanie and I run our business through, and we're super excited to talk to you today about youth. I personally am I love beauty products. I have loved them forever. So I was super excited when youth came out because I have super sensitive skin, and I just hit 40 this year. So I loved that I have an anti-aging line now that I can use, and I'm super excited to talk with you about it tonight. So I'll pass it to you, Steph.
All right, so my name is Stephanie. I also am a Shackley kid, all grown up. My parents started their business just about 40 years ago. I will be 40 in January, so I'm hitting the countdown. And yeah, I'm a lot like April with what she just said. I've dabbled in all sorts of different brands. Yep, even growing up a Shackley kid, I've dabbled in all different brands. So I was ecstatic when youth was introduced in August and have been extremely pleased. So I'm also very excited to share this product with you tonight. So we're just going to jump right into it. There we go. So this is just a beautiful picture of the youth line itself, if you are not familiar with it. And just really quickly, youth has already had media coverage. It's only been out, August, September, a little bit over 3 months, almost 4 months. It was actually recently seen and given a rave review by a very popular blog called A Cruelty Free Me. So I would highly recommend anyone who's on or watching the recording to check out this blog. I just checked it out the other day. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's just kind of like, there's a lot of skincare brands out there and are all over media, and Shackley and youth are really just starting to hit the edge of just kind of blowing up the media. So it was really cool to see that this blog was out there. So what if you could look younger longer? That is, Shackley's big focus here at the youth line. At Shackley, we've been helping people live younger longer with our commitment to creating breakthrough innovations in the field of natural health for over 60 years. And now those years of innovation have helped to take skin care to a whole nother level. So unlike ordinary skincare, our advanced technology in youth targets the cellular level of your skin, which is huge. There's a lot of brands that focus on the face value, no pun intended, but Shackley looked beyond the face and into the cells, which really is what makes a difference.
So what was Shackley's inspiration for youth? So no matter how old we are, we may find that the image we see in the mirror each day doesn't necessarily match the age that we feel on the inside, unfortunately. So Shackley's promise to you is that we will not only dramatically improve the health of your skin with youth, but it's 100% guaranteed to actually shift your skin to a younger age. And we're going to talk more about that in future slides about what we actually mean about that. But youth truly is designed to make sure that the world sees you as young as you see yourself. And so why is now the perfect time for youth? Well, the global anti-aging skincare market will grow to $40 billion in 5 years. So as you know, when you go through any store in the mall or even Target or Kohl's, you see tons and tons of different skincare lines. It's because it's a big industry, and especially keeping that youthful looking skin is a big industry. So although older consumers are still key to marketing efforts, obviously younger consumers and men are becoming more aware of the value in taking care of their skin. And some key areas of skincare market growth. So in the prestige skincare category, which includes our youth line, natural and clinical products grew 10%, outpacing the total facial skincare market. So meaning by that, I think not only are people looking for organic in their food, less processed, but they want that in their skincare as well. And it's been hard until recently, I think, to find a skincare line that doesn't have the chemicals. And your skin is your biggest organ, so you don't want to put all those chemicals on your skin, just like you don't want to be consuming them. So this is why it presents a great opportunity in the skincare market for youth, as you'll see.
So yeah, I love this visual. A Decade of Aging Erased. I think it's a great, great title, and you will soon learn why Shackley has actually used that as a great line to explain the youth line. So when Shackley was developing youth, they knew that it could help transform how people actually saw themselves and how the world saw them. But Shackley wanted to prove it, which goes just along the lines of everything Shackley does with all of the lines, from vitamins to our kids line to our green cleaning line. Shackley always wants to prove that it works. So that is why Shackley engaged world-class skin experts to actually develop a skin age index, and you can see here on the slide what that involves. The index measures the key areas of skin aging, which include the appearance of facial wrinkles, pore size, even skin tone, firmness, skin texture, hyperpigmentation, and radiance, with actual factual clinical data. So again, not just by looking at a picture of someone, but by data that actually proves that it has been changed. And so by measuring using the skin age index, Shackley found that 100% of women were clinically proven to have younger looking skin after using youth. And not only that, but 2/3 of those women shifted their skin age to a younger decade. So literally a decade of aging was erased, which to me is just amazing and awesome. Yeah, so with that in mind, how does youth actually work? So if you aren't familiar with just what happens to you while you age, the key to beautiful younger looking skin is cell renewal. And as we age, there's critical processes that help keep our skin looking healthy and youthful. And those processes actually slow down as we get older. So when it slows down, it leads to a loss of radiance and that youthful glow, and our skin produces less and less collagen and elastin, which thus leads to wrinkles and a loss of firmness.
So what Shackley looked to was actually the power of botanicals to fight the effects of aging. So key ingredients in youth and our patent-pending youth complex are derived from nature, and they are botanically based. So we have 8 patents and patents pending, and this particular skincare line has also been 8 years in the making, which I think is pretty cool that they've been working this long on it to get it to perfection. And each and every youth product is specifically formulated to address the multiple effects of aging. So whether it be your lifestyle or the effects of the environment or just natural aging. So botanicals packed with antioxidants and vitamins support collagen and elastin production, and that structurally help provide more nutrients to the skin. And so this provides clinical results without compromise. So by focusing on the potent botanicals derived from nature as some of the key ingredients in youth, Shackley's actually proven that you don't have to sacrifice safety and purity for effectiveness. So that provides your skin with clinical results without compromise. So you shouldn't have to compromise the ingredients that you put on your skin just in order to get results. So today's skincare marketplace, I think, really covers the full spectrum. I mean, I know you see out there companies who promise to be quote unquote all natural or without harmful chemicals. And that may be, but they may not necessarily provide effective products. So they don't have the proof behind those botanicals that they're actually going to work. So, and then there's the companies that use an array of chemicals. So they go like the complete opposite end, considered to be potentially harmful in order to actually deliver results. So they might have the clinical results, but they use chemicals in order to get there. So no company, it seems, has been able to actually hit that sweet spot where safe meets results. And the cool thing is that's where youth comes in.
So along the lines of no compromise skincare, Shackley has a massive free of list. So Youth's free of list includes over 2,500 ingredients that Shackley will never formulate with. So therefore, they call it their free of list. And the free of list is far longer than the list that many other companies provide. And if you are listening, or if you are listening to the recorded link and you're just kind of curious, I recommend that you contact your current skincare company and just ask for a free of list or ask for an ingredient list. I am a major advocate with my members of having them ask questions of their current brands, because I'm so confident in Shackley that, I feel like whether or not someone uses Shackley, they should know what they're consuming, or they should know what they're putting on their body. So I always encourage them, hey, call your current company and ask them, and you will know by the answers that you get, where everything lies in that company, whether it be a free of list or just, honest answers. So there's a great free of list that you can actually see on our Naturally blog. And so why is this listing so important? Well, because it's what so many people are looking for in the skincare marketplace today, and they're not finding. And actually 59% of women today have said that green beauty, meaning, non-toxic, clean, organic, is important to them. And just as, a sidebar, the FDA really only bans 11 ingredients in this country in the realm of skincare. And the European Union has been kind of the standard for so long. And they have a free of list of 1,500, so which is excellent. But the fact that Shackley has surpassed that by 1,000 or more, this is simply mind-blowing. And I wish I could have a plane that has a banner that's flying all over the United States, check out the free of list of 2,500, because it is just insane. So it's really neat and amazing that they actually provide us with this list to see. So a youth recap. Again, Youth has a free of list of over 2,500 ingredients. It's 100% vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, dermatologist tested, hypoallergenic, suitable for sensitive skin, ophthalmologist tested, non-comedogenic. I say it wrong every time. I say it wrong every time. So yeah, that's just like our recap. So you can see that in one shot there. And so with that, now April and I are going to go into each of the steps, kind of quick and dirty. If you have any questions, just contact us individually. But so we're going to talk about the entire Youth Advanced Anti-Aging Regimen. It was designed to work together to deliver all those remarkable results that we mentioned. And every single product in the line is formulated with anti-aging ingredients, which provide treatment benefits in each of the 4 simple steps.
All right, so step 1 is our Luminous Gel Oil Cleanser. This is meant to polish, purify, and prepare your skin. It's got a patented blend of vitamins and polyphenols, plus exfoliating algae, and it's our 3-in-1 soap-free. It's a pH-balanced cleanser. And all of these youth products were designed to be a 60-day supply. And Stephanie and I were talking earlier and realized I had mentioned that, however, my cleanser, now I use a little over a pea-sized amount in the morning and then at night. So I always use it at least twice a day. And it's obviously the amount, however long these are going to last, depends on how much you use of them. So, but I use a little over a pea-sized amount, and I just had to open up a new bottle in the last couple of days. And Stephanie realized she just told me she just had to do the same. And we started back right around August, Steph, between August 10th and August 15th?
Yeah, 10th or 11th. I just opened mine this morning, actually, my second one.
So yeah, so it's been 90 days for that.
Yeah.
So over 90 days. So we, so it all depends, the different products in the line. But for us, this particular, and it's not a huge bottle by any means. Actually, some people were wondering if it would last 60 days, but it does. And for us, it lasted longer than that. So that's that one. And then step 2 is actually our skin toner. I love this. Of course, I love toners, but this product exfoliates, hydrates, it nourishes to give you glowing skin. It frees your skin of dull cells and environmental pollutants to show the world a brighter, more radiant you. Steph, I think you skipped forward one. You're on the activate.
Oh, oops.
It's all right.
Hold on. Let's go back. Okay, there we go.
All right, there we go. So the toner, it's an awesome product. It actually has a real botanical smell to it that isn't overwhelming at all. Now, I do use a lot of toner. Shackley actually recommends you get like a medical grade gauze, and you can use that to put the toner on, and it actually will kind of allow it to go a little bit further for you. So it depends like how much you put onto a cotton ball and how much it soaks in, I guess. So mine, the toner actually did last, right, exactly at 60 days for me. And then step 3 is actually our youth activating serum. And this is kind of the granddaddy of products in this line. It has 10 times the actives as in the other products to provide the critical regeneration step in the regimen. So it supports collagen production for radiance and rejuvenation. It's a real potent blend. And it actually has encapsulated vitamin A retinol in it. And a lot of people will hear the vitamin A retinol and say, oh, I can't do that. It irritates my skin too much. I will say, I am a fair-skinned redhead, and things even such as Band-Aids give me rashes on my skin. So I'm super, super sensitive. And in the past, if I've tried any other retinol products, I can't use them. They completely make my skin fire engine red. So I was a little bit worried, honestly, with this particular product, but I can tell you that I have had 0 irritation with this product, and I used it twice a day. Now, Shackley does recommend, there has been people that have had a little bit of redness, maybe a little bit of flaking in the beginning as this product starts to work. So I recommend to all my customers you might want to start out just using this once a day and kind of see how your skin reacts to it, and then you can gradually build up to twice a day. But just kind of give your skin some time to get used to it. But I really think it's that encapsulated process that makes it a gentler retinol product. But this is one that I absolutely love. And this one actually lasted longer than 60 days for me as well.
Yeah, same here. Okay, so step 4 for the daytime. We'll go into what step 4 for the nighttime will be in a second. But for the daytime, it's the Age Defense Mineral Moisturizer with an SPF 30, which is actually something that a lot of folks who've been involved in the business side of Shackley for a while have been wanting, something with more SPF with a natural base. So this actually protects your skin from the effects of the sun. It's a naturally derived mineral zinc oxide, and provides the chemical-free SPF 30 protection. And it provides a pollution protection shield, which helps protect your skin from environmental pollutants and free radicals. And it has vitamins and minerals to moisturize and improve overall appearance of skin tone. My little family and I, we went to Florida in October, and I actually used this as my main sunscreen for my face when we were there, and it worked excellent. I did not burn. I did not use it for my whole body. It would be silly to use it for my whole body because I need to save it for my face. But it worked wonders on my face. And I love it. And then, so that would be for daytime. So for nighttime, we actually have an advanced renewal night cream. And it helps with collagen and elastin production and aids in skin cell renewal while you sleep. And it makes your skin appear younger looking, smoother, and more luminous with a proprietary botanical blend. And there's 2 options in this. There's a rich formula for those of you with drier skin, and a light formula for those of you with more oily skin. And they both really help deeply hydrate and soften your skin. And I personally have both of them. And I use the light one a lot in the summer, and I'm starting to use the rich one more now with like the drier air in the winter. And I know April mentioned earlier today that she's used it for her hands. This is going to sound crazy, but when she said that this morning, later, I put some on my feet and put my socks on. I thought, what the heck? I'm putting this stuff on my feet. Because again, this is another product that like I have a ton left because you need so very little of it, which if you're familiar with Shackley, it kind of goes along with everything else Shackley does. Shackley likes to give us things that are higher concentrated, or they make their products in a way so it will last longer. And I think this Advanced Renewal Night Cream is another great example of that because a little bit goes a very long way. And then we have the Youth Radiant C and E, and this is kind of the final touch. This helps further restore radiance, and the little gold capsules can be used as an enhancement to the advanced anti-aging regimen. So the Radiant C and E actually contains a powerful patented dose of 20% vitamin C to reduce the appearance of age spots, smooth skin texture, and improve skin tone. And if you're familiar with vitamin C in general, it's a healing agent. So it only makes sense that it helps with all of these things. And I do know from knowing a little bit about a few other brands that there's some out there that the vitamin C, only about 2 to 4% is actually delivered to the body. So to have 20% is huge. It also has a vitamin E and raspberry cell extract to help plump, brighten, and visibly reduce the appearance of lines and wrinkles. And the actual little gold capsule itself is plant-based. It's 100% vegan and it's biodegradable. So Shaklee does not miss a mark with any of that. So when you're adding this Radiant C and E to the anti-aging regimen, you actually would use it as step 3 at nighttime. So you would wash your face with our gel oil cleanser, use the toner, use one of these little gold squidglets, and then one of those will get your entire face covered, and then you'll go into your moisturizer. And you want to use this at night because if you have this, the vitamin C on your face can make your face actually more sensitive to the sunlight. So it's a great product to use at night when obviously you'll be resting and not in the direct sunlight.
All right. Then we have something to perfect your daily look following the advanced anti-aging regimen and the C&E. And we have our youth activating, it's a BB cream, which if you've never heard of BB cream before, it stands for beauty balm. It's pretty much, it's like a light foundation is what it is. So it evens, it corrects, it hydrates, nourishes, and protects your skin. And it provides buildable coverage to your desired level. So you can put some on, let it dry a little bit, add a little bit more to get to the coverage that you want. Plus it contains a naturally derived chemical-free sunscreen as well. So that's got the zinc oxide sunscreen in it that provides SPF 30. So again, it's lighter with just one layer, and then you can just add more for additional coverage. And we have 4 shades. So we have a light, medium, and dark. I myself am a light medium. I could possibly see myself as winter goes on to go more into a light. And some people get all 4, and we'll talk to you about a package we have that you can get all 4, and they use them for contouring things on their face as well. And plus, it's just, I think, Stephanie, you said you have, in the summertime, you mixed actually the 4 with the 3. Is that it?
Yeah, I actually use 3 and 4, and now I'm using 1 drop of 4, mainly 3. Like I'm doing like a 1 drop of 4 and like 3 drops of 3, and every once in a while I'll add like 1 drop of 2. It just kind of depends. Like we were really, really dark after Florida, so I was mainly 3 and 4, and now I'm kind of less 4, just kind of playing around. But it's funny because I didn't think at all that I would need a 1 or a 4, but I've found that I'm really happy that I have all 4 shades.
Yeah, because you can really customize and get whatever your skin tone is, you can adjust it to that.
Yeah, totally.
All right, so you've heard about the science behind youth, and you've heard about our youth collection, and now we're going to show you a few testimonials, so you can see some real results from real people who have used the youth regimen. And Stephanie's going to share a couple of her customers that she has as well that have had really good success with it.
Yeah, so this is Crystal, and actually April and I know Crystal. Crystal actually only lives about a half hour from me, and I saw her at a kid's birthday party because our kids have mutual friends last week. So small world. She's a business leader in Shaklee. And these are some of her results after using the youth entire regimen for 60 days. You can notice there's improvement in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles in her forehead, and in the evenness of her skin tone. And this is her with the addition of BB cream. So you can kind of see how her look is perfected there. She does not have heavy makeup on. She's just using the BB cream, and it looks natural and clean, and it's really quite a perfect match for her skin. And then this is Nancy. Um, these are her results after using the regimen for 60 days. You can also see there's a more evenness of skin tone, especially in her forehead and cheeks, and a softening in the appearance of fine lines. And then here they added the addition of BB cream, where again, her look is perfected. It's, replaces a lot of heavy makeup, and the look is natural and clean. And then this is my dear friend Jess. She was going to be on this call tonight, but unfortunately had something that came up a few hours ago, and she would be not available at 8 o'clock. But she has had literally a miraculous story. Youth is an anti-aging line, but it's actually interesting because I think when I first launched, a few of us even thought, well, there's so many like anti-acne lines and anti-irritation, and how can we just have this anti-aging thing when we're going to have all these different people with all these different needs? And when you really start to read about it, it starts to make sense that when you're putting ingredients that are so pure into your skin, they can do some pretty crazy things to some of the most intense issues. And Jessica is a perfect example. She has had horrible, horrible cystic acne for a long time. And she sent me texts in the beginning. She literally started youth. Her mom was at the conference with me. She started youth as soon as her mother came back. She has tried every single top brand that is a direct sales brand, that is like a dermatology grade brand, the ones you see all the infomercials about. She's had prescriptions from her doctor, and nothing has helped her cystic acne. So she thought, what the heck, I'm giving it a try. It's anti-aging, whatever, I'm going to try it. And this was her little testimonial. She just texted me this picture. I think it was Sunday or Monday, and then I asked her if I could use it for today, and she said, of course. So you can see 3 months ago I started to use Youth. Oh man, my results are awesome. She still has some acne scarring, but her horrible cystic acne is gone. Of course, she still gets breakouts here and there, but the overall health of her skin is so much better. Excuse me. She wears the BB cream, minimal concealer when her acne does pop up, and light powder. She used to have to wear a ton of makeup. I'll let you read the rest of her testimonial, but she was literally in tears. I think it was 4 or 5 days after she started the Youth regimen, and she didn't even have the moisturizer, the day moisturizer, because that was when we had it on back order. So she only had a few of the products, and her results have been outstanding. So you can see there, it has even helped with some horrible cystic acne. And this is one of my distributors, Danita. She just sent me this little testimonial earlier in the week also. She has had a lot of, you can see like high-tech work done on her beautiful little face. And she said she just canceled her biannual BBL Halo treatment because she feels that Youth is actually helping reverse a bunch of the sun damage she had. She's a Florida girl. All her family's in Florida. She is an avid beach girl. And, here Youth is a lot cheaper. The products have lasted her longer than she anticipated, and she finally found a sunblock that doesn't irritate her eyes, which I too can back that up. And a little goes a long way. So yeah, that's just another kind of real life person. I had the pleasure of taking this photo of Janita, and I was so excited because I think it's a perfect depiction of her. So yeah, those are just two of my own personal friends who've had great experiences with the line so far.
All right. And I want to say too, with the, I feel like that if I have any breakouts as well, that I feel like the Youth line really calms it, especially the youth activating serum. So I feel like it helps to heal it as well. So you've seen the results, and if you aren't already on the Youth program, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you can get started. So you can purchase the Youth Advanced Aging Regimen. When you do that through the end of the year and you put it on auto ship, and auto ship with Shackley is super easy to change and adjust it because as we talked about, these products last a long time, and you will run out of some before you run out of others. So rarely have I seen someone like buy the whole kit and then have to buy a whole nother kit 60 days later. They've kind of been purchasing the products as they need them after that first kit. But if you purchase it and put it on auto ship, you will get a free Radiance C&E. So the C&E does not normally come in the kit, but you will receive that for free, which is actually a $94 retail value. You also get a youth cosmetic bag as well. And it's normally silver. In December, you will get that as a beautiful blue bag. So you will get that. You will also get, if you are not yet a member, you will get the member price for this, which is $250. And you automatically qualify as a preferred member with the purchase of this regimen. So it will get you, also, if you are new to Shackley, so you'll get the free membership. You will also get free shipping on this as well. And then Stephanie and I, for our customers, we're also adding in something that's not included in the youth line, but it was in our Infusel line that we had prior to youth, and something we still have, which I love, which is our mineral mask. So it's actually a dual action mask that helps to draw out impurities. It really softens the skin. So Stephanie and I are offering up a free one of those for any of our people that purchase the Youth Advanced Anti-Aging Regimen. So you get a whole lot of stuff for that $250 when you order this kit.
Yeah, and I just wanted to add that I think some people, when they hear auto ship, like April said, it's really easy, but this is not a line that you would have to order every month. So just keep that in mind. It's not a $250 investment every month. Like April said, the gel cleanser lasted her and I 90 days each. The toner lasted us 60 days. So a lot of my members who have ordered this have ordered at one time, and then they're sporadically ordering what they need. So I think sometimes people get a little intimidated by that number, when in reality it's, it could last you a while before you ever need to reorder it again. So it's a great time to take advantage of all the freebies.
All right, and we also have a BBQ special for the holidays as well. So as we talked about, having all 4 of the BB creams is a really cool thing to have. So you can experiment with mixing and matching. So this is another special that Shackley has. So if you order all 4 of the different colors of the BB cream, you get you also get a silver youth bag. So there's a picture of the silver youth bag. You get the sponges, and you get a makeup brush to apply the BB cream as well. If you're not already a Shackley member, this also gets you a free membership and free shipping as well. And then for this particular kit, Stephanie and I, for our customers, are also offering an Infusel lip treatment to them, which has SPF 15 in it. So that's just a little extra goodie we're throwing in. So there's all kinds of great specials going on through December 31st right now with this product line. And if you're wondering how Youth compares with some of the other popular brands you might have seen out there in terms of price-wise, so the Rodan and Fields Anti-Aging Regimen, it features a cleanser, toner, day cream, and night cream, plus their serum, which is sold separately, is $260 for their preferred customers. And as we said, the Youth Advanced Anti-Aging is $250 for all of those extra products that you get. Plus, Youth provides the clinical results without compromise. So promising we'll never use over the 2,500 potentially harmful chemicals, on our free of list. And then also comparing it to a popular company out there with Beauty Counter, they have products including cleanser, toner, serum, and day cream that doesn't have SPF protection, and night cream, and their cost is $2.99 retail, again, versus our member price at $2.50. And their Never list, it contains a list of more than 1,500, while again, our list is expanded to contain over 2,500. So that's just, I know Stephanie and I have gotten questions about, well, how does it compare with these other lines? So we just wanted to put this out there as a cost comparison of those particular lines.
Yeah, and just a little bit about Shackley, if you're not familiar, we're kind of doing this in a reverse order. We usually do this in the beginning, but we really wanted to hit youth hard in the beginning. To be mindful of your time, but Shackley, very quickly in a nutshell, the mission of Shackley is to create a healthier life for everyone and a better life for anyone. And all of our products in all of our lines are gentle on the environment, and we never test on animals. And for over 60 years, we've been committed to creating products that are in harmony with nature. And along with that, Shackley has coined themselves as being beyond organic. We like to refer to our safety and purity standard as that. And Beyond Organic is actually our philosophy that Shaklee quality standards go beyond how and where an ingredient is grown. We look to confirm the purity and potency of ingredients after harvest to guarantee that the final finished product is free of hundreds of chemical contaminants. A lot of that is because when vegetables and fruits, for example, are grown organically, it has to do with harvest and how it's grown in the field. And after that, it just kind of ends there. So Shaklee goes above and beyond those organic standards, hence the Beyond Organic term. We screened for over 350 contaminants, pesticides, and impurities on every new botanical ingredient, which is actually 3 times more than the current standard and what the USP requires. And we perform more than 100,000 quality tests per year to ensure that all of our products are safe. And on top of that, Shaklee has 120 published scientific papers, have planted over 1 million trees around the world, 69 patents and patents pending. So the list can go on, but Shaklee really prides itself in being beyond organic.
And all of our products are 100% guaranteed. So if you are not satisfied with any one of our products, and especially the youth products or any other Shaklee products, you can send it back to us for a full refund. Even if the container is empty, no questions asked. So it is an awesome deal. You can get youth, try it. You can use it till the products are completely ran out. So give it, the 60 days to see the difference. I promise you, you will notice a difference in your skin in 60 days. And if you don't, or if you don't like it, you are not out any money at all, because you can send it back to Shaklee and tell them that you weren't happy with it. So it's 100% guaranteed. And that's not easy to find with a company that you could try a line in its entirety for 60 days and decide if you like it or not.
Oops, okay. Oh, this is you too, isn't it?
So just to round things out a little bit, so Shaklee's created what it's created with youth. It's created the right products at the right time. So Shaklee's committed to helping people live and look younger longer. That's what Stephanie and I love helping people do. It provides a business model that offers the potential for substantial income with low startup costs. And Stephanie and I know both of us can say that, I know at least for me, this has allowed me to be a stay-at-home mom. I love the products. I trust the product. Shaklee's been around since 1956. It's a company that's not going anywhere. And it can provide your family with a lot now and going into the future. Plus, it provides the right tools and training to support you as you build your business. And some people are just taking the opportunity to Shaklee has a lot of products in their line, and since 1956, you can imagine how many products they can create in that amount of time. However, if some people just want to focus on the youth line, you can absolutely do that as well and have a Shaklee business focusing on the youth product line.
Yeah, and kind of piggybacking off of what April just said, with this new youth line, it does bring a whole new market and a whole new opportunity for people who really are interested in skincare. So, if it's something that interests you, you can actually purchase the Youth Skincare Success Pack, and you can start that business. You can start that extra cash flow today. And the Success Pack is available to new distributors for $310, and it includes what we talked about today. The entire advanced anti-aging regimen. As a bonus, you get both versions of the night cream that I discussed. You get some great tools, youth brochures. You get the Radiant CNE, the little gold capsules we discussed, the Youth Success brochure, and you get a lot of other great perks to help you start your skincare business. So it is an option for anyone who's interested. Of course, April and I, we just love sharing Shaklee, and we really, not to speak for April, but I think just the philosophy of Shaklee, it's great that we have found a skincare line that really, truly, it still blows my mind that it was 8 years in the making, and we didn't know anything about it, and it took them that long to launch it. Just blows my mind. That just shows how much science and time and brain power they put behind it. So So anyways, just I think we love sharing Shackley. Youth has just made it even more exciting. So with that, we're actually ending our webinar. If you're interested in Shackley, if you want more information on youth, we have a ton of information we can send you. Get with whoever invited you to this webinar. If it wasn't one of us, if it was one of our friends, get with them, get with us, and we can help you. So I think that's about it. Am I right, April?
Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Have a great evening.
Yeah, thank you.